Class 10th Mathematics Lecture 1 on Constructions. Dear students, today we will be discussing constructions. And in construction, we will learn how to divide a line segment in the given ratio. Now, for example, if you are given a line segment AB and you have to divide this line segment in the ratio m is to n, so how we will divide it? And here m is 3 and n is 2, so you have to divide it in the ratio 3 is to 2. The length of the line segment is not given. We can take any line segment AB and let us divide it in the ratio 3 is to 2. Now what we are doing is, let us construct an acute angle BAX. BAX. An acute angle, we all know that an angle greater than 0 degree but less than 90 degree. An angle whose measure lies between 0 and 90 will be acute angle. So we have drawn any acute angle. You can take any measure. Now what is the sum of the ratios here? Sum of the ratios is 3 plus 2, that is 5. Sum of the ratios is 5. Now we will take some distance in the compass, and keeping the needle of the compass at A, we will mark 5 arcs equidistant from each other. The radius which we have taken in the compass, we will not change, and keeping the needle of the compass at A, mark 5 arcs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 arcs will be equidistant from each other. Now let these arcs be A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5. Now next step will be join A5B. Join A5B or BA5, it's the same thing. Now what we have to do is, we have to draw through A3 a line parallel to BA5 intersecting AB at C. Intersecting AB at C, or you can take any point. Now how to draw a line parallel to this given line from A3? Now in the properties of the parallel lines, you have studied that the corresponding angles are equal. When the corresponding angles are equal, the lines are parallel. So let us make corresponding angles equal. Now what we will do is, keeping the needle of the compass at A5 and taking some distance in the compass, we will draw an arc. Same we will do here, keeping the needle of the compass at A3 and the same distance, this distance in the compass, we will draw another arc. Now keep the needle of the compass at this point. Let us name this arc as MN, MN, and this arc as RS, RS. Now keeping the needle of the compass at M, take this distance MN in your compass. Now keeping the needle at R, cut the distance MN on this arc RS. So you get a point P here where these two arcs intersect. Now through A3, join a line to P, join A3 to P and extend it. The point where it intersects AB will be your required point C. Now here AC is to CB will be 3:2. Okay? AC is to CB will be 3:2. So we have divided the given line segment in the ratio 3:2. AB has been divided at C in the ratio 3:2. Now let us take question 1 of exercise 11.1 of chapter constructions. Let us take question 1. Now question 1 says, in each of the following, give the justification of the construction also. Draw a line segment of length 7.6 centimeter and divide it in the ratio 5:8. Measure the two parts. Now here, let us draw a line segment AB of length 7.6 centimeter. Now we have to divide this AB in the ratio 5:8. 5:8. So let us first draw any acute angle BAX. Let us draw a ray AX such that BAX is an acute angle. BAX is an acute angle. Now here sum of the ratios is 5 plus 8, that is 13. So we'll mark 13 points from A equidistant from each other. Now taking some distance in the compass and keeping the needle of the compass at A, we'll mark 13 arcs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All these will be equidistant. First we'll keep the needle at A and mark this arc. Then at A1, let us name these arcs as A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, A9, A10, A11, A12 and A13. Sum of the ratios was 13, so we have marked 13 arcs equidistant from each other. Now we'll join BA13 now. Join BA13. The last was A13, so we have joined BA13. Now through A5. First we'll take 5 parts. So A5th part. Through A5 we'll draw a line A5C parallel to A13B. Now for drawing a line parallel to this, we'll make corresponding angles equal. So here, keeping the needle of the compass at this point A13, draw an arc MN. With some distance, draw an arc MN. With the same distance, this distance A13M, and keeping the needle of the compass at A5, draw another arc RS. RS. The distance will be same, A13M and A5R. Now keeping the needle of the compass at M, take this distance Mn in your compass. Now keeping the needle at R and the distance Mn in the compass, we'll cut an arc RP on this arc RS. We'll cut a point P. Now we'll join A5P and extend it. We'll join A5P and extend it. To intersect AB at C. So now we can say that A5C is parallel to A13N, A13B. A5C is parallel to A13B. Why? Because the corresponding angles are equal. Two lines are parallel if the corresponding angles are equal. Now this point C divides line segment AC in the ratio 5:8. AC is to CB will be 5:8. Now you can measure AC and you can measure CB. If you measure AC, you will get 2.9 centimeter, and if you measure BC or CB, we say, let us say CB, you will get 4.7 centimeter, and AC plus CB will be equal to AB. AC plus CB will be equal to 2.9 plus 4.7, that is equal to 7.6 centimeter. Now comes justification. We have to justify also that this point divides this line segment AB in the ratio 5:8. Now justification. Let us do the justification part. If it is asked to justify, you can justify also. Now in triangles, you have studied basic proportionality theorem or Thales theorem also we say. BPT, generally we call it BPT, basic proportionality theorem. Now basic proportionality theorem says that in a triangle, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle intersecting the other two sides, then the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Now if we take triangle A13B, and in this triangle, if a line A5C is drawn parallel to A13B, parallel to one side of a triangle, intersecting the other two sides. The other two sides are AB and A13. Then the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. So, since these lines are parallel, the ratio of A5 is to A513 is 5:8. Why? Because we have marked 13 arcs and we have taken the fifth arc. So, and all the arcs are equidistant from each other. So, A5 is to A5, A13 is 5:8. So, A5 is to A513 by basic proportionality theorem to A5, A13 will be equal to AC is to CB. The ratio will be AC is to CB will be equal to AC is to CB. Now A5 is to A5, A13 ratio is 5:8. So the ratio of AC is to CB will be also 5:8. The ratio of this will also be 5:8. This is our justification. For justification, we have taken the help of basic proportionality theorem, BPT. In short, we call it BPT or the Thales theorem, and It is also called Thales theorem. It is the same thing. Basic proportionality theorem and Thales theorem is the same thing. Now here we have, for that we have considered this whole triangle, and if in a triangle a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle intersecting the other two sides, then the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Whatever is the ratio of this, that same will be the ratio of this. So using this we have justified our construction. Hope it is clear to you all. Thank you so much.